Yes. I just had a few minutes. Right. I was kind of looking through this Harper's magazine and something really caught my eye. Yes. Now, what was it? Oh, look at Katie Peel's mother, Nancy, worked in public schools her entire career. Her life was shaped by a transfer she made as a schoolgirl in Saginaw, Michigan. She grew up on the outskirts of town with the farm folk and attended a private parochial school until she was 14. But when it was time for high school, she attended a racially diverse public school in the city. At the time, not many kids she knew went to college. Nancy became the first person in her family to pursue higher education, and she studied speech pathology at Western Michigan University, which is public. She met her husband there. Isn't that how the farm folk are? Pooh. Those that don't know the actual processes to be able to issue court orders. Are you sure that the judiciary hasn't taken advantage of my lack of education and needing to know the actual processes for a dissolution of marriage and protection orders? Oh, see, it's taken me years because I'm not a judge. Have you been abusing those that are not educated the same that you are? Oh. And you've been exploiting their lack of knowledge of exactly how things work. It was just yesterday that I was reading the Washington state literature about what is supposed to happen at conference setting hearings. Now, my wife had a little more education than I did because she had been married twice before. But I would think that you are intentionally abusing American citizens because of their lack of understanding exactly how the. Now, for those that are in the judiciary, yes, Judge Porter, oh, are you intentionally exploiting and abusing American citizens because you know something that I don't know? Commissioner Baisden, oh, Commissioner Rohr, ouch. How about Superior Court Judge Ken Williams? You've done this for years and years and years, and I got to believe that with all your education and all your life experience, you're intentionally having court hearings where I didn't get notice of them, is your exploitation of my lack of education. Now I'm going to sue you for that because the farm folk don't know, do they? Now, I'm sure there's a name of a crime. The flouting of the laws, mocking, laughing about, well, he didn't get noticed, but what he doesn't know won't hurt him. Po, po, po. Seems like it does hurt me when I don't know. I'm the one that's paying child support for child support worksheets that I was not given. I'm the one that hasn't had custody of my sons for more than 7 years, and you as judges sit there on your fat and wonder why it is that the poor farm folk don't know what the processes of law are. Now, I sent you emails about how it's against the law to not enforce the due process rights of American citizens. And your exploitation of those that don't have law degrees, are not attorneys, is a classic example of why those that are oaths of office need to be put in prison. Now, let's think about Katie Peel's mother, okay? She was the first person in her family to go to higher education. You know, I think about the U.S. Department of Education that released an analysis of the program in Washington, D.C. Harper's Magazine, September of 2017. The ESA program is a national debate over the relevance of facts in policy making. The Arizona School Board Association. Pooch. Could you get me those in the school board associations of every school board in the United States of America? Let's say that I, as a father, upset that I was that my sons are playing football, coach, after 1,800,000 emails, finds out that those in office exploit them.